In Lesson 3, we're going to be building a knob for the front of the drawer for the desk. So once we have our view here, let's go ahead and inspect some of these views. And if you leave it on the views, you should see the bottom or the right and the front. And we're going to want to actually leave this on the right view. And then go ahead to the view styles once we're in the right view. And we're going to go ahead and look at this in a line drawing. And we want to see that front of that drawer where it's split, because one is actually the drawer, the other is going to be the support. And now on the draw taskbar, and the third one down is a polyline. And we've selected the polar to keep it straight. Come down 0.25 or a quarter of an inch, and then come over half an inch approximately. And then what we want to do is right click, and you'll find an arc, and come down, and then we want to complete a circle to halfway across, and you should see this dotted line, and we're about 1 3/4 inches over, and click, select it, and then we want to just basically hit the escape key. And so we should see a profile of the half of the knob. And you can use your different views to see what we've created here. What we want to do is go to the tools, actually go to the modeling, and in this case we're going to go to revolve. And we're going to select the profile that we made and type enter. And then what we want to do is put a line from one side to the other, which it's going to revolve around on a 360 degrees. So you should see essentially a knob. And then in the orbit you can spin around and see what you've created. Now we're going to have to center this. So let's go to the front view. Let's look at it in a line view and go ahead and zoom in the entire front. And we want to put it in on that drawer, so we're just going to make a template here. Come across, and on the line find the center of that drawer and find the midpoint. And then we're going to want to go ahead and move that knob. So let's select the knob and push enter and then move it over. Now we're going to have to do this in 3D view so we can really examine where this is, where we position this. Now I kind of got lucky on this one because it went right where I wanted to. But you may have to fiddle around with it. And then go ahead and delete the template that we made. And then once you've completed deleting your template, go ahead and inspect your table and the knob and look at the different views. And you can also use the orbit, and then right click on the orbit and hit perspective. Gives it a more real world view. And then save your work, and you've completed the exercise on constructing the knob for your shaker table.